Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. So, yesterday we made a lot happen. Today we have a lot more to do. Quick recap. Yesterday we got the new manufacturing hub online. We started getting our new train network online. I am going to be making a change to the train network again already, but this should be a lot easier as I'm just going to be adding I'm going to go to an 8-car system instead of a 6-car. I feel I might be able to keep less trains and do it that way. I should have room up here. Now that I'm done flattening this, I'm going to adjust this curve here. I should be able to get it to sneak through this pillar set here. And thus be able to back it up, make it a little bit longer piece, redo this whole setup here. Up here, of course, I've started going to a new setup. I'm going to be adding another piece in place over here, and then this is all going to get redone. There'll be 4 stops up here with room for a 5th here, but I'll have plenty of room to make these 8. West Dude, welcome in. Quadlight Little Demon, how you guys doing? Thank you very much for the Gigantify. So that's still to do, but that's taking a backseat to the more prescient issue, which is, I don't know if you can see right here, but I'm basically out of coal. If you look, I have an alert here. Well, this I'll need to take a look at. But we have an alert for low coal over here, which means we're going to run out for our power. We have almost no coal over here. This one's empty. This one's empty. This guy here is about to go off for an alert. These are all empty now, so we are hurting. But it gives me a good reason, now that we have Arc Furnace 2s, to look at upgrading this to Arc Furnace 2s. It's a lot of work, but I think it's worth it to try and get it done now. Need to transport to output steam depleted. Oh. Oh, what happened there? Must have accidentally deleted that. Ruh-roh. Well, that'll get fixed. But, in order to do the arc furnaces, we have, if you look in here, 33 blast furnaces and 6 arc furnaces that would all go up. So we'd have a total of 39 arc furnace 2s running at 6 megawatts apiece. That's 234 megawatts of power. I don't have that. You may not be able to see it, but I've got a max of 150 right now. We have 120 here, and I have 30 if need be here. Is there any way you can move your latest subscribers down slightly so you can see the it's a pain in the ass, but I can try. Because it's all one big frickin' locked bar. It's, I think, the best it's gonna get. There you go. No, I'm getting to that little demon. So yes, as I said, it's 234 megawatts. I don't have that, so I am working on a blueprint here. I still have to do a bunch of piping. I have to adjust exhaust piping and stuff like that before I'm ready to build this. It's going to require more water. I've done a blueprint for that, so we'll get these tied together and ready to go before I start building. And then once this starts building and comes online, this can come out. This is going to get moved. Then I can duplicate this over here to remove all of this. And then it gives room to expand farms if I want to, because I'd have room for 2 more sets of farms over here. And I'd be able to go basically here, here, all the farms. So we'll have that space. I'm already working on a flat area here to move it, but I realized in changing up how many boilers I had, how many generators I have, and other changes I've made to this doesn't have the requisite amount of exhaust scrubbing, so I'm currently making a change here first. Once I have this done, we will go ahead and get back to work on the other pieces. So I can't. If I do that, do that like that. You can then come over like this. Like that. You can go here to there. You can then go here to there. Hmm. No, that's gonna run into that.
Gatorade. H2O.
Mr. Fay, thank you for the hydrate, the stretch, and the purring cat. Hey, Dead Soul, how you doing? Trying to see to There's a port right there. Why can't I? Thank you. Okay, so we have water and CO2 over here now. Or water and exhaust. We have that scrubber. We have CO2 coming up. We have the sulfur coming up. Slag will go out. This will tie that into here to keep that running. So then these can go away. This will take the additional water, tie it back into here. Okay, so all that said, let's lock that in place. Okay, you're still getting exhaust. You're getting exhaust. You've got water and limestone. You've got water and limestone. You're shuffling that out. You're empty. Okay, you've got pulses coming through. We'll now handle that just fine. Okay. This conundrum... Oh, wait a second. I no longer can get to this guy. Get wrecked, nerd. Get wrecked. Alright, let's fix this quick. Okay. That'll take care of that. Because I'm only using CO2 for making graphite, and this is going to be one of those secondary graphite manufacturings. I am going to set up, once we get this done, I've already looked at how much CO2 I produce. It's only a small amount of CO2. I've got 48 being produced off of these guys. And then whatever is being done by the exhaust, it's not even the full 192. Because we have 360 exhaust being produced here. This 24 is kind of, not needed. And then we have another, oh, it's here. 96 being produced here. So, total of maybe 600 exhaust, not necessarily 600. More like 456. Because the idea is these guys never run. Hey, that would help, dumbass. Just got a little lab 3 setup done. Nice. Okay, so, like I said, we're just under needing this. So, I mean, we're only really using one of these. The second one is there in case. I'm going to priority out, so technically only one will run. But we have the second one in case we need it. This should be good now. Yes, these emptied, back up and running here. Excellent. Now, over here, we have to work on the exhaust setup for all of these. Coal, sulfur, all that crap. Because these things here at 60 times, if you got what, 24? I want to say it was 1440. 1440. These are 480 a piece. We need 3 exhaust scrubbers. So let's cut these, move them over here. Cut that, move it over here. Cut that out of here. Alright. Now, all of the exhaust plumbing is going to have to get redone. Because right now it's all kind of janky. So we're just going to cut all the exhaust piping off. It's all basically running in the wrong direction anyway. What we're gonna do is over here, I'm going to leave the bottom one. Boomhauer coming in with a raid. Welcome, raiders. How was the rest of your stream, Boom? Okay, so we have what? I know it's 1440. We have to split these in half for the sake of exhaust. And I think what I want to do... Morning, Sir Welshie. Again. I think what I want to do is this pipe here comes down the middle from up here. And I think I want to split this out. We're going to redo the plumbing up here. And we're going to do it instead. Cut this, and this, and this. What I want to do is I want to take this chunk here. Cut this out. We're going to lay it over here for a second. Rid of this, this, this. Hang on a second. Okay. There we go. That'll be 6 there. What I want to try and do is these 4 here flip. Trying to symmetricalize this shit. We'll redo all the plumbing up here. That's not a big deal. Hi, handsome. What can I do for you? You're standing on all my stuff, baby. Crap. Twitched at the last second. Okay. We'll work on all of this here in a minute. Needless to say, we want to do some stuff up here. All right. Cat, move your ass. You can't see. pipe, 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 pipe. That's why I moved the pipe. It's temporary just to make sure I had that set up right. Those are only pipe 3s. We need bigger than that. Okay, so CO2 is going to move as well. We don't need that over there. Sulfur is an outflow product. That can move. I'm going to have 3 of these, which I think I can put right here. Okay, so this was for slag. This here was for sulfur in. Or, no, limestone in. This is for sulfur out. Burner. Okay.